Hello YouTube, I'm going to be showing you a tutorial on how to make this logo right here. This isn't a very good one because I kind of rushed it, but here, I'll show you a different one. Here's one of them, right? And here's another one. These names are professionally made. I made them for $7 a piece for other people, so, I mean, they're pretty cool looking in my opinion. Alright, I'm gonna teach you guys how to make them, reveal my little, not really a secret, but pretty cool design. What you're gonna do first, file Photoshop, new, click new. I have mine as my desktop background size, which is 1600 by 900. I have it set for transparent. What that will do, it'll make it look like this little tiley looking thing. Alright, so after that, you're gonna click your paint bucket tool. You're going to click the white, your color palette, make it black, click OK. What you're going to do is you're going to get your text, and you're going to make your text, right? And it's going to be your giant letters in the back. Now, here's the thing. I'm using Bank Gothic MD, which I will include in the description. It's a text download. I will put it in the description. Your starting text, which is going to be the giant text in the back, needs to be 1,250, the size. When it's reached that size, you type in your text. Oh god, mine's also black. So what you're going to do is you can type in your text, make sure you have a white, start off with a white. And I'm just going to make mine SK. Alright, that looks pretty good. Alright, now what you're going to do is you're going to Control T. Let's sharpen it up a little bit, put it on the edges, just a tiny bit. Alright, there you go, if you guys don't know if it looks too... Alright, perfect. So just like that. Now you just click enter. Now what we're going to do is we're going to blending options, right click that text layer, click blending options. First thing I do is I'm going to stroke it with the color I want. So I guess I'll just choose green. So my stroke size is going to be 2. Alright. When you're done with this, put a gradient overlay onto it. Or not even. You don't even have to do that if you guys don't want. What I'm going to do is put a gradient overlay. Of white and gray. Alright, so just like that. That's just a little start off. Anyways, actually don't do that. Rewind. Take that off. What you're gonna do, color overlay, black. Okay, so it looks like this sort of. From here you're gonna go bevel it in both. You're gonna make the depth all the way to 100%, and you're gonna leave the rest 5 and 0. If you can see, you can tell where the shape layer size is and stuff like that. That's what we want. After that, you're gonna click inner shadow. What the inner shadow is going to do, not the inner shadow, the outer glow, the inner glow. Okay, we're going to want the inner glow. What that's going to do is that's going to put a glow on the inside. In the glow on the inside, I would recommend to be green, the same as your out. People usually have a hard time with this. I think it's pretty easy. I usually will cruise mine at around right there. Alright, so that's 0 and 24. So choke is at 0, size is at 24. Opacity, put it to 100. Click OK. When you're done with that, what you're going to do is you're going to SK, which is my background layer right now. You're going to click the blend mode to screen. Put the opacity level to 65. Opacity is at 65. Alright, when you're done with that, what you're going to do is you're going to create a new text layer. Now, you do not mark the text in here because it will go like this, and you'll have that selected. So what you're going to do is you're going to click your text layer, you're going to put it on the outside like that. You're going to change your text size to 300. When you're done with that, I'm going to type in spoozer. I'm going to drag it in there like that. Alright, and that fits literally perfectly. Alright, I'm going to put it down at the bottom, middle bottom-ish. That, if you guys want, you can Control T it and make it a tiny bit smaller. What I'm going to do, maybe a little bit thicker. So like there. Cool. Alright, perfect. Now is gonna right click this, same thing, blending options. You're gonna do color overlay. It could be, I'm just gonna do purple for the hell of it. Actually no. Let's gradient overlay. Do this. You're gonna do purple. Right on one side, black on the other. Okay. Click OK. When you click OK, you're gonna make your thing from linear to reflected. What that's gonna do, hold on 1 second. What's that gonna do is when you make your thing like that, it's gonna make it so it's coming from out in the middle to the sides. So that's what it does. It makes it go out to the sides. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna set my scale to about 100 exactly, because that's pretty cool looking to me. All right, when you're done with that, you can opacity 100, by the way. What you can do is you can put a satin in there, which is gonna sort of put a side railing to it, just a tiny bit. I'm gonna put my satin at 50. When you're done with that, you can put a stroke in there. If you guys want, you can have the stroke be white. I prefer white for now because it's gonna come in later. Put the stroke down to 2 though. Or actually, I'm gonna put it down to 2. Yeah, okay. So put the stroke at 2. When you've done that, go to bevel and emboss. Put the put the depth all the way up, just like that. You can leave the rest. You can mess with it if you want. When you're done with that, you can go to outer glow. You can put an outer glow if you want. I'm gonna put purple because my text is purple. When I've done that, you're gonna put the spread to about, let's say, 27, and then the size, the more you increase the size, the more it's going to come out. So I'll put like this, and then put the seems like size is more of the spread. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my size probably down to there, so 25. Okay, the spread is at 0, as you can see. On the inner glow, it depends actually. I'm putting mine at white, and I'm going to put it choke wise like size. Okay, what this is gonna do, it's gonna put like the gradient effect inside of it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this like there. So here, I'll just put the choke at, okay, the choke at 45 and the size at 10. Opacity, you can change it to 100, and if you want to, you can put normal. That's what I'm gonna do. Inner shadows, this all depends on what type of shadow you want. I will prefer putting more of a interesting shadow in there so it mixes the colors up around the object a little more. So what I'm going to do, I'll put the opacity at 100 and play with it a little bit. So I'm going to put probably my distance to 5. Yeah, my distance at 5 and my size at 20. When I'm done with that, I'm going to click. Actually, let's see what a shadow would do. I'll think, yeah, it's fine, whatever. Alright, cancel the shadow part. And click OK. When you've done this, you're going to want to click Filter. You want to go Render, and you want to put a lens flare in there. Now, the lens flare is difficult at points to do. Actually, sorry, before you put the lens flare, make sure you select your background layer, which is layer 1 if you want on a transparent background. So what you're going to do is you're going to click Render, Lens Flare. Now, the lens flare can be difficult because you do want it kind of in the middle of the S and the K for me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to basically the middle of my image of this, and I'm going to push up like that. And what that's going to do is probably going to align it either right here, around here, or around here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to adjust what size I do want. So let's say I want it like this. I'm going to click OK. So that's pretty close. I do think that's a little too bright in my opinion, but you guys can change it if you would like. I'm going to change it. So I'm going to put Filter, Render, Lens Flare. I'm going to keep it in the same position, but I'm going to put it down to probably about 107. Bam, that is perfect. This is a remake, guys, of my other ones. My other ones obviously look better, if you can tell. If you guys just mess around with the layers a little more, you guys will get the hang of it. But this is basically my ultimate favorite one. It's right here. So there you go, guys. This is a tutorial given to you by Tutorials Plus. Thank you. Have a good day.